Hi. Shit. I can't tell if it's dark as shit on here or what. This is horrible. Why is it so? I'm sorry for the darkness. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. Very weird. But it's dark. Sorry. I'll try to. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. So, yay. I'm doing Libra right now. I don't know. We'll see what resonates, what doesn't resonate. If it don't fit, don't force it to fit. I pulled for masculine and feminine energies. You decide how it resonates for you. And it could also be someone else that you're close to that you're getting messages for in case they're not very receptive to it. So for the masculine energy, I have that they're stressed out about a new beginning in love. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a new person. It could be an old person, and maybe you guys are starting to work things out again. But there's something, and they have this passion inside them, but they're afraid. So what I'm getting is like there's something in their heart space that they feel that they want to go after, but they are not expressing it. They're keeping themselves bound and stuck. Like they don't want to speak, because when I was pulling cards for the masculine, it took a minute before anything came out. So I'm assuming you guys are not speaking, or they're very short with the things that they're communicating to you. But it's showing that they're very fearful of starting over, even though it is something that they truly want and desire in their hearts. This is something that they really, really want. But their fear is keeping them bound. And it looks like they either need to go about and start eliminating toxic people, getting rid of things in their house that they no longer need, that's no longer of service. You know, whatever it is that they're holding on to, they need to start going through and clearing that out. You know, whether it's actually in the 3D or if it's more spiritual and physical, any type of healing that needs to get done. Because they're saying once you get these things done, everything's going to start coming together and you're going to start feeling a lot better about everything that's going on. And for some of you, it is a past person that you're dealing with. It could be a past life, past soulmate, however you want to take it. But this is how they view you or how you view them. You know, you do have a connection with them. And they do want to offer a cup of love, but it looks like it's more there's spiritual intervention happening right now. So they're afraid to give you an offer, but it looks like they're going to give you something. It might not be exactly what you want, but it's like they're going to do a little bit at a time. They're not going to give you everything at one time. They're going to give you some right now, and then it's going to keep progressing. But they're saying you're going to need patience with all of this going on, because until they get out of that headspace where they're probably worried about how bad things are going to go and how everything is not going to work out and how this is not really happening, you have to give them some time. And also, some of them might be having some financial issues right now. So if they were planning on moving towards you, if they're not like right next door, they need some time to get their money situated. So I don't know if you guys are communicating, but like I said, I don't feel like you are, because it took a minute before I got anything. So depending on how the situation is for you guys, again, patience. I got patience a lot of times. So just be patient with them, okay? Whatever they have going on, they're trying to work their stuff out, because they're showing that it is going to be a connection between you guys. But a lot of us we want it now. And we can't have it now. Everything is not now. It's when it's meant to happen, because if you're ready now and they're not ready now, and they still have lessons and things that they need to go through for it to be a successful partnership, you're basically setting yourself up for failure. You know, you're going to go into a relationship where you're fully ready and to be committed. They're not ready to be committed, and it's gonna fall apart. You know, because there's shit that they still have to learn. So now you're going to be the person that they're going to be learning it with, because they weren't ready. So allow the time. Don't rush it, okay? Because they are showing that whatever is happening, it is coming to a completion. And some of you might be getting communication from this person, probably via internet, like email, text, something. But they have to be really honest about what they're trying to manifest. And it's like their heart wants to manifest a relationship. They want to manifest you but at the same time, the mental blockages that they have are not allowed. So something that they've already been through, it's their past experiences, past relationships, past hurts that they're focused on, and they don't want to experience that again. Some people dedicated a lot of time into their past relationships only to end up by themselves. And at some point you look at your life and you're just like, damn, I just wasted all these fucking years. So, just be patient with them. They are trying to work on things because this is how their soul and their spirit is starting to grow, and their support to them, or they might need to offer support to someone else. But when the financial constraints feel like it's someone's going to have to offer them support, they can offer support, but it's going to be more on the emotional level. Now, it looks like they're calling in their soulmate, but they're terrified. That's because they keep trying to manifest it, but the fear is stopping it. The fear keeps causing blockages because it feels like they're getting signs, but it's going to be, that's one right now. Allow the energy of love to guide them and not feel like everything has to be done in a certain way at a certain time, because when we live life that way, we set ourselves up for failure because we're like, oh no, well, I can't do this unless I have this. I can't be here unless this is happening and this. And we do that to ourselves, not realizing that we're limiting ourselves for what we really want, and we're like, well, we're not ready. We're not ready. The reality is we're never ready. It's never the right time, and we're never going to be fucking ready. You learn when you're ready is, oh shit, it happened, and now I have to deal with it, and now I have to find a way to make it work. So this person hasn't gotten to that point where they're just like, fuck it, I'm going to do it, and we're going to see what happens. They're not there yet. Spirit's trying to get them there. When they're praying for it, they truly are, but it's like they're just too scared. They're too fucking scared right now. Okay, so they need to take some time out, go meditate, try to find some wholeness so that way they can get better clarity on what it is they're truly trying to manifest. And if it is you, then they have to remove that blockage and let go of the past. Now, for the feminine energy, we have this this need of wanting to be right all the time. Now, wanting to be right is fine. Even if you know you're right, you don't always have to sit there and be like, prove your point and argue and keep going back and forth with it. You don't have to do that. Allow shit to be what it is, because sometimes allowing shit to rock and letting it be what it is, it's better, because then you have more energy and you're just like, okay, this is what it is. This is why it is. This is how it happened. I understand. And you may be right about the whole situation, and that's perfect. Okay, be right. But you don't need to stand on that and argue with it and go back and forth. Like, you're right. Cool. They don't have to acknowledge that you're right. The relationship is more important. What you're trying to manifest is more important. So being right is not as important, okay? Because they're showing that there are some changes that are going to be coming up. So some of you might be either getting a job or losing a job and moving. Again, I keep getting moving. So some of you might be moving into a new house, or it could just be household members transitioning. But the way we are right now, most of us are locked down, but people are still living their lives the way they're meant to. But it's requiring patience for you before you get this house or the family dynamic you're looking for. Hello, Raven. I'm sorry, I'm going to mess up your whole name. I'm not even going to say it. How are you doing today? So yeah, just be okay. All right. Just let shit rock sometimes, because it's not always what's right and what's wrong. And I know it's hard, especially when you have your ego and your pride and you feel like it's necessary to be like, okay, I'm going to do this and this is how it needs to happen. But that is stuff that gets in your way. Those are blockages that are formed and you don't make any progress moving forward. Okay. So if you have been waiting for your home, it's going to happen. Just be patient, because, well, we're all in fucking lockdown anyways, so it don't matter. And some of you need to reach out to friends, or friends and family are going to come to help you. So if you're having a hard time and you're not sure which way you need to go, or if you're having financial difficulties, rely on your friends, rely on your families, allow them to come in and help you, okay? Because if you don't do that, it's going to be very difficult and you're going to make yourself struggle, and you don't really need to struggle because they're showing me you have assistance, you have people there. And when you get this, it's going to cause a transformation. And they're showing that you don't really have to, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't need a shitload of people. You don't need a whole fucking army. You just need you. Okay. We came here alone. We're going to die alone. And that's it. You know, we don't take shit with us. We take our memories. So you don't really need all of to depend on everybody else. Okay. You have to be able to trust yourself and trust what you're doing and what you bring to the table. Okay. Because when you go from allowing your friends to help you, they're showing that there's going to be a transformation either within you or the situation that's going to allow you to find that self-confidence and be able to manifest the things that you want to manifest. Now they're showing mirror and time. So with the mirror and time, I just take it as the people we come across are a reflection of us. You know, whether we acknowledge it or not, they are showing us things that we don't recognize or see within ourselves. So I'm trying to think, what analogy can I give? All right, let's say you go to a store or park or something. You go to a park, you have a kid. This woman's kid is reckless, acting crazy, and just being an asshole to your kid. And the parent doesn't intervene. So then you have to actually figure, why was this situation presented? Why did this situation come up? And try to see what it is within you that you allow, because maybe you also allow your kid to act reckless, or maybe you don't correct your child when they're doing shit they're not supposed to be doing, you know? So sometimes when you notice these things and these faults in other people, it's for you because you need to self-correct. There's things in you that you allow to rock that need correction. So when you're seeing this in other people, you need to take account and write it down if you need to and be like, and sit and think with it, because initially you'll be like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? I don't understand. And then after a little bit, you'll realize, oh, I mean, right now we are pretty fucking alone, unless you're in a house full of kids and family. But take a walk, do something that's going to allow you to find freedom, okay? Because right now, whatever this situation was, because they're showing me it was a love situation that either was newly formed and they were trying to offer you some type of a connection. They were offering you something, but it's something that you were not interested in. So you walked away from that connection. But they're showing me a reunion. So maybe you guys will come back together if this is somebody that you really want. But again, like I said, it's someone's pregnant. So, okay. And you walked away from it like you just basically washed your hands of the whole situation. Maybe they got somebody else pregnant and now they're trying to come back to reconcile with you. Ultimately, it's your choice if you're going to forgive this. If you know, it's not showing me a long-standing connection. So if this was recent love, they're showing you're walking away. The pair that came out. So you guys are a match, but ultimately it has to be, you have to decide truly when you sit with yourself and you go within, if this is a situation you want to go back to, and it's a situation that you truly want to create. Okay, it's not it's not easy. I'm not going to say that it's easy, but these situations are what cause our spiritual growth. It's what help us get out of our ego space. It's what help us to transform our souls and become unconditionally loving people. Okay, so while it may be a difficult situation and it might not, it's not ideal. I'm assuming it's not ideal for fucking anybody. But if it's not an ideal situation, you know, I get it. But you have to look within. And if this is truly your person and this is more than just lessons being learned, you're going to feel it, okay? You're going to know it. And that doesn't mean stay with somebody that keeps shitting on you, stay with somebody that keeps doing all these fucking, don't do none of that. Okay. Just don't do that. If it's something you truly feel that you're like, yes, this is a genuine connection. Yes, this is my person. Yes, they're fucking stupid and they did a lot of stupid shit. And you're willing to genuinely forgive it. Because again, if this was a pregnancy that manifested, they maybe did something stupid and you like washed your hands of it when you found out, and now they're trying to reconcile. And again, they're showing that you guys are a pair and they're worried about you walking away from them indefinitely. And I'm assuming some of you have walked away and kind of cut cords at this time, which is fine. Like I said, you don't have to forgive if you don't want to. But again, a lot of this comes from our own personal ego space that we have to heal. But they're saying it's time for a new journey for you guys. So it might it might not be planned. It might be something that, oh shit, it just happened. And now you're just going to be taking a new path. Okay. But either way, make sure you're ready. Make sure you have everything situated. You don't have anything that's like, what's the word? Just make sure you have everything together. Okay. And they're asking you to trust your heart and whatever your heart is telling you to do. Okay. Because it's going to help you decide what to do in this situation. But right now it's saying you need to take a time out. You need to disconnect from the world. You need to take a retreat, whatever it is, because basically we're all disconnected. We're all in timeout right now. So maybe you need to disconnect from wherever you're disconnected to. But take that time out, especially from this individual. If you've been talking to them, give yourself time to heal and love who you are. Okay. Because when something like that happens, it's like a blow to your self-esteem. It's a blow to your heart. It's just a lot of pain that you're feeling now. And it's hard. Okay. But right now, it's not the time for you to communicate with this individual because, like I said, they have their own fears. Like they want, and they want to manifest it, but they're blocking themselves off. And this situation that occurred, you need to now take this time to heal yourself and find a lesson in the situation and ask spirit to help you through this because it's not something that's easy. Okay. And again, they're saying allow your friends to help you. So patience and allowing other people to come in and help you through this is very important because, like I said, I got patience a few times and now I got your friends a few times. So please, please, please be patient with this. Okay. And understand that you have no control over anything except your own free will. So if your free will is, okay, I want to move forward with this individual, then there's healing that needs to take place, and you have to be realistic about it and not just say, I forgive you, and you really don't. Because if it's a baby, a human person, they're going to be there forever. It's not going to be oh, he cheated on me, I'm going to get over it. No, it's this child is here forever now, and you have to really open your heart to the person and their baby. So this is not for everybody, but for whoever this is, just allow yourself to heal. Give yourself time. Don't force yourself to speak to them right now. If they're trying to harass you, just give yourself the time you need so that way you can get yourself together and come at this with a clear mind, okay? Because you don't want to come at this half-assed and fuck shit up. Now, chakras that need to be worked on are the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. So if you haven't been meditating or clearing your chakras or any type of cord cutting, like I watch videos on YouTube, so try that or go into really meditation. Meditation or walking outside helps a lot for my personal grounding and connecting. I pulled crystals for you guys, the 3 crystals that came out. Excuse me, trying to read here. So crystal celestite is connection to the angelic realm and divine energy, clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. The other I have here is bronzite, loyalty, trust, steadfastness, self-respect, trusting that the conscious universe has your back. Okay, so again, just believe in yourself and trust yourself. And self-love is really important. And some of you, you need to connect with your guides, your ancestors, and some of you do spiritual work, candle work and stuff like that. I feel like they want you to go back to that. They want you to focus on that and do that work, okay? I don't know. It came up. Orange calcite, creativity, the pleasure of birthing something new, sensuality and sexuality. So if you feel like any of those resonate with you, take those. Like I said, I like buying mine healingcrystals.com. It's not really overly expensive, or you can just go to a metaphysical store. Those are your messages. Oh, wait. If you guys have any questions, please focus on it now while I pull from the Angel Answers deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards. You choose if you want the first, the second, or the third to be your answer. Just focus while I do this. All right. Go. Okay, the first card is the situation will improve. The second card is asking you to trust. Damn it to hell. These things don't want to stay still. And there's going to be a peaceful resolution. So hopefully that answered whatever questions you have. That is your reading for today. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will probably be back on here. I think Aquarius is next. Have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Maybe if I can end this shit.